Hello! We're back and we're here to talk about hair. So, as I did last time, let's let down the hair. Always feels good, a good head scratch. Am I too close to you? Probably. Okay. Alright, you have been asking for more hair videos since the last hair video, which was just over a year ago, I think. So I thought it's time to just sit down and let's catch up with some holistic hair care. Still be really healthy. I have been taking good care of it. So today I'm going to answer your questions. If you weren't able to ask me a question, I posted a little box on Instagram. But if you're not over there, that's totally fine. Hopefully someone will have asked the same questions you might have. Or if not, I can always do another hair Q&A video. So I got way more questions than I was expecting, and it's only been posted for about 5 hours, so I thought I'm just gonna go ahead and make the video. I'm not answering these in any specific order, I'm just gonna go for it. The first question is, have you been dyeing your hair? And no, I haven't dyed my hair in a very long time. Kind of referencing that other video, even in 2018 I hadn't dyed my hair in a very long time, so this is all my natural color. I feel like I kind of have a lot of white hairs coming in. I have them here and over here, and they're there. Sometimes they really stick out, and then other times they stay kind of hidden, but I don't have any plans on dyeing my hair. I'm just gonna kind of let it naturally happen, you know, let the grays come in where they may, and what can I say, I'm a wise woman. That's at least my take on it. It just shows wisdom. So I'm gonna leave my hair the way it is. It's all natural color. The next question is, what type of hairstyles did you do when you had thin hair? With the way that my hair fell out, I definitely was kind of receding back at the hairline, and then it just became very thin kind of all over, which in a way was helpful. Not having just like large bald spots. Not saying that bald spots are bad, because it's just sometimes it happens, and if that's what you're experiencing, it's just our body trying to show us that maybe something's wrong, and that's okay. So anyways, with hairstyles that I did though, a lot of them were updos, all of them, and I would do like very low space buns right at the bottom. I would just try and kind of floof out my hairs that I had to make them look fuller, and I would also do kind of like little mini bun mohawks all the way down the center of my head, and also just a lot of like low buns in the back, or high buns. I would do that too, just a lot of buns basically. Any hair mask you use to make them look manageable? Mine doesn't look as healthy as it should. Okay, I think you're just asking about like what hair mask that I use. I will do oil treatments overnight, and I kind of think of that as like a mask. Also, it's a restorative hair mask from Acne. That is the one that I've used the most for the past year. And I have done one other mask, but I can't remember it off the top of my head. It's okay. I don't love the smell of it, so I don't really do it that often. What type of hair do you have? I would define my hair as kind of a thinner hair type. Yeah, I don't know, thinner hair. How often do you wash your hair? Every once in a while. I might like randomly wash it 3 times a week, but that's kind of a lot for me. It's just, the longer your hair gets, the longer it takes to dry, and it kind of becomes like a hassle to wash your hair, especially when you don't own a blow dryer. I don't want a blow dryer. I need to get one, I think. Now that my hair is getting longer, it just takes far too long to have a wash day. I really only wash my hair 1 to 2 times a week, but okay. Someone says, my hair is so frizzy, can you share some tips to keep it frizz free? Sure. I also have frizzy hair, and I think that just comes with having finer hair. I know some people who have like coarse type hair can also struggle with frizz, but yeah, I definitely get some frizz. Honestly, in some ways, I've learned to embrace my frizz, and I kind of love it, especially if my hair is curly and it's frizzy. I like it because it gives me volume, and it makes my hair just look big, and I love big hair, so I like Frizz, but I just use some oil on a regular basis. I use it in the morning and I use it at night. I just do a small amount, and I find if I keep myself on a routine of just using little amounts of oil, then it really helps to maintain my frizz. I also sleep with a silk pillowcase, and I have done this for years and years and years. It's not only good for your hair, but it's also good for your skin. So I sleep on a silk and or satin pillowcase. I think either one is fine. Try the silk pillowcase, try regular hair mask, try adding in some oil, and learn to embrace the frizz. That has been my way of going about it. Fave heatless hair method for volume. I felt like I was losing a bit of my volume as my hair has been getting longer, and that's why I decided to go in for a haircut. Got long layers, and then I did some face framing pieces. Like, look how short that one is. Whoa, that's kind of like a bang. I kind of got bangs, but I'm not really using them as bangs. And that just helps to give this illusion of like really heightened hair. Like, oh my gosh, look how big this looks. I love it. So yeah, things like that. When you know, come over here, you realize like, oh, her hair's not really that big. It's just this kind of illusion, but because it's not being weighed down, I can get it up. So even though it's not really an answer to the question, because you said hairstyles, but I'd say maybe a haircut can kind of help to give your hair the lightness so that it can stay high. But for volume, what I like to do is I will part my hair on the opposite side. I flip-flop my hair, so it doesn't really matter, but I part my hair on the opposite side and I will braid it that way. And then when I wake up in the morning, I will swap and I will wear my hair on this side, and then I get the volume. Yes. I feel like I have a very hard time with getting volume and wearing a middle part unless I'm using some kind of heat tool, which you know I don't. So I don't really know what to do there. Which hair care products do you use apart from Acton Acre serum? Okay, so if you're talking about Acton Acre itself, I use everything that they've put out so far. This is not an ad, I swear. I feel like when I'm watching videos, I'm like, but is it an ad? It's really not. They don't pay me to say this. I wish they did, but I'm gonna say it anyways because it's just the truth of it. But I will include a link down to Acton Acre products if you want to look at them. It is an affiliate link, but in all of my past videos, I've never had an affiliate link. This is a new thing, so I have recently been lucky enough to receive an affiliate link, and I'm really grateful. And you can also, if you don't want to use the affiliate link, you can just use my code, and that is what I use when I purchase my products, and you can use it too. So that's great. But again, you do you. You know, it doesn't really matter. Some people don't want to spend the money on it, but I love it, and I've been using their products for well over, I think I've been using them over 2 years now, which is nuts. What I use is their cleanse and conditioner. That's their shampoo and conditioner. That's the only hair wash that I've used to wash my hair in almost 2 years now, if not more. I will wash my hair when I go to the hair salon, and I use whatever they use, and I think they use a brand called Way. It's good from what I've heard. It's also a very natural brand. I'm really lucky to have had a salon that was kind of like on the up and coming with hair care products, so they use all non-toxic, natural-ish as you can get without using like what are those things called, like soap nuts? Have you heard of soap nuts? You can wash your hair with soap nuts if you wanted to do like the no poo method. But anyways, point is, I'm getting off track. I only wash my hair with Acton Acre, and my husband does too, and we all love it. My wash days, I will also use the scalp treatment, and that is really helpful for me because I get dandruff. I find that washing my hair more often has definitely helped, but if we've been friends for a while, you know, we didn't have a shower for 6 months in our house. Now we have a shower again. And then other products that I use aside from Acton Acre are hair oils like jojoba oil, coconut oil, argan oil. That's it. Using products that don't contain parabens, sulfates, or silicones to my hair to maintain its strength and longevity of the hair. If you have a hair care brand that's a natural, like silicone sulfate free, feel free to leave it down in the comments and I'd be happy to check it out. But yeah, I mean, Acton Acre just works so well, you know? Diet and supplement plan for hair growth, recovery from a lot of hair fall. I'm thinking about doing more of like a dedicated video to a hair diet plan, talking all things diet, supplements, and really just diving deep. Let me know. But off the top of my head, I will give you something. Look into ashwagandha, holistic herbal supplement that has been around for years and years and years and years and years and years and years. Kind of ties in with Ayurvedic medicine, so look into that if you're interested for a supplement to bring in. So check out my ebook. A lot of that talks about foods that are good for your hair, but things like lentils are amazing for our hair because they provide us with iron and protein. How long did you fight your hair loss? Yeah, it's getting to that point now where it's like been so long ago that it's like, how long was that, you know? It kept falling out until it was like 2010, 2010. It really was pretty thin for like 3 years. Obviously isn't going to be the case for everybody, but I was really struggling with it, and then it started to get worse, probably because I was stressed about it. And that's when all of these like things happened where I was finding out about hormonal issues and my thyroid imbalance. And you know, I don't think I really have mentioned it before, but trauma can cause so much stress on our bodies, and one of the first things that our body will release to recover and feel like when it's starting to put attention onto other things that need help because we're stressed, it will stop taking care of our hair, because that's like the least things we need. A lot of people, myself included, after you have a big traumatic, emotionally traumatic experience, you a lot of times can notice hair loss 3 to 6 months afterward. You might be kind of over this emotional trauma 6 months later and you're like, why is my hair falling out? I'm not sad, I don't really feel stressed. And you just need to like clockwork back 3 to 6 months ago and be like, what was going on? And that can sometimes give you an answer of like, oh, that could do it. So again, take care of your adrenals, don't stress yourself out, and don't let hair loss stress you out even more, because that's what it did for me. Have been through a lot of stress recently, and I told myself, if I start to experience some hair loss in 3 to 6 months, because when you're in the midst of being stressed out and someone's like, don't stress, okay, that doesn't help, you know? Like, you just can't not, except you try, you know? Every time something traumatic happens, I cry and I release, and I think that can help a ton, because if you're just bottling it up, you know, you gotta let it out because there's pain. And we're getting too deep in this video, I think, but things that are devastating and cause a lot of pain on the inside, it has to be released, and let it come out through tears and talking, and, you know, go outside and scream if you need to. Just get it out of your system and don't keep it bottled up, because it will have an effect on your health. And I'm just like a firm believer in that. So each time I go through something traumatic, I try to remember it's okay to cry, it's okay to release, talk about it, or journal about it, whatever you need to just try and have it flow through you so you can keep coming back to this place of joy and peace that we were all meant to feel all the time. So I just had to remind myself that my hair is not supposed to look like that girl's or hers, you know, or his. My hair is just, it's my own, and it's all about really looking at yourself in the mirror and be like, this is me, this is what I look like, and finding the beauty in that really solves a lot of problems, let me tell you. Still working on it though, still working on it, still trying to see my beauty every day. It's kind of hard. This video is getting pretty long, so I should probably wrap it up here. I hope you're having a really great day. I hope, if anything, you can look in the mirror and see your beauty, because you know you're beautiful at your core. You were created perfect just the way you are. And yeah, you know, feel encouraged to take the time to take care of your hair just the way it looks now. We'll end on how I normally look at home. I flip my hair over, ponytail, gently wrap it up like this. I clip it like this, and I take another clip. I'm looking for another one. I don't think I have another clip. Then I go here, and then I ponytail it. Do you see my white hairs now? See? I told you. They're there. I am going to go heat up this old coffee, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you for being here and listening and just taking the time to be my internet friend. I'm sending you all my love. I will see you again soon. Bye.